This is the story of Meera, a simple housewife. She wakes up early, cooks for her family, cleans her home, and takes care of everyone around her. She is strong, caring, and full of love. But there was one thing that always made her feel small: English. She could do everything, but whenever she had to speak in English, her voice shook, her hands trembled, and her heart filled with fear. This is the story of her struggle, her pain, her courage, and her victory. And maybe it is your story too. One morning, Meera went to her son Rohan's school. It was the day of the parent-teacher meeting. She wore her best sari and smiled at her son, but inside, her stomach was full of fear.
Teacher said,
Good morning, Mrs. Meera. Rohan is a bright child, but he needs more practice in reading.
Meera was very nervous, and she replied in broken words.
Yes, reading. Good. Try.
She wanted to say, I will help him read more at home. Can you guide me? But no words came out. Other parents spoke confidently. They asked questions, shared opinions, and even laughed with the teacher. Meera sat quietly, eyes down, her face burning with embarrassment. When the meeting ended, Rohan asked softly,
Mama, why didn't you say anything? The teacher was waiting.
Her heart broke. She had no answer. She smiled weakly, but inside she cried. The next day, she went shopping. She filled her basket with vegetables, flour, and sugar. At the counter, the cashier asked in English, Do you need a bag? Yes. No, bag. She couldn't form a simple answer. The man behind her laughed quietly. Her face turned red. She quickly grabbed her things and left the store. On the way home, she thought, why can't I say one simple sentence? Why am I always afraid? One evening, her son Rohan was sick. He had a fever and a bad cough. Meera took him to the clinic. The doctor asked in English,
What symptoms does he have? Since when is he sick?
Fever, 2 days, medicine, no work.
She wanted to explain everything clearly: the cough, the sleepless nights, the headache. But her words failed. The doctor looked impatient, wrote a prescription, and handed it to her. Meera walked out, holding her son's hand. Her eyes were wet. She felt helpless. I'm his mother. Why can't I even explain his pain properly? She thought. At night, her children played together. They spoke in English. They laughed, corrected each other's words, and enjoyed. Meera stood silently at the kitchen door, watching them. She wanted to join, but her tongue felt heavy. She sat on her bed later that night, and tears rolled down her cheeks. She wasn't just afraid of English. She was afraid of being left behind. She was afraid of being useless in her own home. One evening, her husband saw her crying quietly.
Meera, why are you crying?
I feel useless. I can't speak English. I feel ashamed in front of my children, in front of the world.
Don't say that. You are the strongest person I know. You take care of everything. If you can run this house, you can also learn English. Time will never be enough, but you must make it. Start small. Don't give up.
Those words touched her heart. That night, Meera made a promise to herself. She would learn English. No matter how busy, no matter how tired, she would try. The next morning, Meera woke up before sunrise. She finished cooking, cleaning, and packing lunch boxes quickly. When the house was quiet, she opened an old notebook. She wrote her first word in English, hello. She looked in the mirror and whispered softly,
Hello. Good morning. How are you? Her voice shook, but her heart was alive. She had started her journey.
Life was not easy. Every day was a race. She had to wash clothes, cook food, clean the house, help her children, serve her in-laws. But she found small moments to learn. While cooking, this is rice, this is sugar, this is flour. While sweeping, I clean the floor, I wash the clothes. While helping her son, read this sentence with me. Her children laughed sometimes, but slowly they became her teachers. At night, when everyone slept, Meera sat with her notebook. Her eyes were tired, but she kept practicing. She whispered small sentences until she fell asleep on her book.
Meera discovered new methods to learn. Mirror practice. She stood in front of the mirror and spoke. Notebook. She wrote 5 new words every day. YouTube lessons. She watched English videos while ironing clothes. Speaking with kids. She replied in English, even when she made mistakes. She wasn't perfect. She made mistakes, but she kept going. Slowly, her fear began to break. After months of practice, small victories came. At the shop, she said, 1 kilo of sugar, please. On the phone, hello, this is Meera speaking. To her kids, finish your homework before dinner. Her husband noticed her courage. Her children looked at her with respect. And for the first time, Meera felt proud of herself. Months later, another parent-teacher meeting came. This time, Meera was ready. She walked into the classroom with confidence.
Good morning, Mrs. Meera. How is Rohan doing at home?
Good morning. I am Meera, Rohan's mother. Every evening, I help him read. He enjoys his lessons and tries very hard. The teacher smiled warmly. Other parents nodded with respect. Rohan looked at his mother proudly. He whispered softly,
Good job, Mama.
Meera's eyes filled with tears. She wasn't fluent. She wasn't perfect. But she had spoken with courage. That was her victory.
Meera's story is not only her story, it is the story of thousands of housewives around the world. Maybe you are like Meera. Maybe you feel shy at the market, at the doctor, or in a parent meeting. Maybe you also cry silently at night because of fear. But remember this, you are not alone. Every housewife watching this is your story too. If Meera can do it, so can you. Start small. Speak 1 word today. Speak 1 sentence tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect day. Start now. English is not about showing off. It is about confidence. It is about respect. It is about finding your own voice. So stand up, take a deep breath, and say with courage, yes, I can learn. Yes, I can speak. Because your struggle today will become your strength tomorrow. And your journey will inspire many others.
So why wait? Start your English journey today. If you're wondering where to begin, I recommend starting with this video. It's part of my 7-day shadowing series designed just for learners like you. Shadowing is a powerful way to improve your English fluency, and these videos will guide you step by step each day. Just press play, follow along, and build your confidence 1 day at a time. I'll see you inside the series. Until then, take care and bye-bye.